Can I answer big questions with small cards? Well, yes, as not everything in divination is about archetypes and the major arcana. In classical fortune telling, that is to say in fortune telling with playing cards or oracle cards, you answer all type of questions without anxiety. As the question discloses what context we are dealing with, the cards can refer to very specific choices and events as they are situated in this context. For instance, a big question is the question about one's purpose in life. If not generally, then at a particular point in time. Just the other day, I answered one such question with the Lenormand cards. There they are. I was reading for a woman who had a very interesting life, working as a firefighter, a rescue diver, church chaplain, and a novelist. In her 50s now, she lost her zest and wanted to know what she should do with herself. The areas she worked with appealed to her no longer. The exception was writing, but she didn't feel particularly inspired to pursue any interesting subject. 3 Lenormand cards down gave her a very concrete answer. Stick with the book, I said. Write about your extraordinary experiences and the cunningness it took to get so far in life, performing so many different things. Now let's see why I said that. It takes time to get to a destination if you travel by boat. The good news is that slow travel gives you an opportunity to reflect and revisit the past. The fox here speaks of originality and the singular experience, as no one is better at surviving skills than this animal. Now, take memory and clever coping and put them into a book, and voila, what you get is a memoir that perhaps even goes somewhere. So this woman's purpose was to write about her own extraordinary life. Now, what if I answered this question and used playing cards for it? If I looked at the playing card insets here, I would say the same thing. Make sure your bottle of ink is full to the power of all these 10 black spades. Then sit nicely at a polished wooden desk with your preferred writing pen. I say polished because we are in the presence of 10 diamonds that can modify the card of clubs here. Then dazzle us with your brilliance. How about the tarot? Same thing, but let's save those images for later, for another time, or for the type of examples I have in mind in the Read Like the Devil Practice Club. And you are welcome.